Thank you. Mama, you took time, but why I was not worried. You came through flight, have you? So those of us we came through bus, 30 minutes. So if you share the same 30 minutes with us, we come through bus, it is disrespect to your flight ticket. So put your hands together for her one more time. And then, at one point you were talking, you said, 10,000 naira is what you used to buy. Please, I want to advise you. Yes, we don't use 10,000 naira to buy something on the street. Am I lying? But to everyone listening, the product of this conference will make you understand that 100,000 naira is what you used to buy things on the street. Can I hear you say amen to that? So we are going to excuse our guest. She has to catch up other activities. Please put your hands together for her. God bless you, ma'am. We love you. Thanks for coming to Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt is peaceful. There is flyover. The politicians are fighting. And church people are separating them. Nothing will not go here. Every time they have a song, as it is sweet us, you go they pay them, they move as you go sweet us, day your day. Make a day my day. Day your day. Oh. Nobody worry, nobody. Pastor, can you hear your members? Hey. You know, there's another new one we heard recently. Obe, oh. Fubara must obey wiki. Sorry. As we speak now, yesterday, the governor was recording a new tracks to reply them. Very simple song. I will never worship my God. But whatever the case may be, please let me be very honest with you. I've said that to a couple of my colleagues. Don't be caught in that. Yes, don't be. Honestly speaking, that will not put money in our pocket, honestly. So I just want you to know this. I want to know, yesterday you were praying and praising, worshiping. How many of you agree? And then today you are learning. How many of you? Tomorrow definitely will be dancing and praising God. But let me tell you the balance you get from this conference. The balance you get from this conference is, it will give you the edge that you need. You need to take this information and know that when you convert information to action, the result is transformation. Please, it's very important. So I'm definitely speaking to you on creative revolution in the digital age. Creative revolution. I want you to take note that the world has evolved, and to us is an advantage. To us who sit in a country where the government does not pay attention to your well-being. There's what is called improved life quality. And take it from me. By improved life quality simply means that as I live my life, there is enough basic amenities, infrastructures, policies, programs that are put in place to make my life better. So, because you live in Nigeria, you may not have as much edge as that. You take your same life, book a flight, have a visa, travel to Canada, travel to any of those countries that people leading the country understand these things, you will find out that your prayer point will change. When we close service, you are going back to the house. Oh God, may light there, I don't get money to buy fuel. Oh God, may light do, my generator will be the worry when I come out. You move to another country, you close church, your prayer is not may light day because you know light go there. How many of you agree with me? So what this time has done for us in the creative age is that by digitalization, that we can begin to make money that these people do not plan for. Because I tell people that the creative economy, even though he has a certain limit of control, that is part of the sector that, with or without government involvement, we are raising millionaires and billionaires. My friend Mark Angel lives in a street in Oyibo that is not tarred. Not tarred, Mark Angel, Oyibo, the street. I don't know why they don't tar now, by all standard. Somebody asked me, please, I better go Mark Angel, please. Like 3-4 times, I said, I know if you go, Oyibo. As I just hear, Oyi, I just know it's not for me. It's not for me. The Lord did not call me to go to Igbo. Because the last time I went to Igbo to perform, I stopped somewhere, I took a bike to somewhere. I still had to come down from the bike and tiptoe for the bike man to find his way. I said, no, it's not for me. But let me say this to you. My friend, Mark Angel, is a multi-millionaire. Very humble, without losing touch of the reality. Humility and humanity, he understands that very well. So how did Mark Angel make his money? He made his money by the product of unleashing creativity. Sometimes when we talk about making money in the digital space, a lot of person thinks we're talking about just comedy skits. No. It's way, way much more than that. And I expect church people to begin to get into this space and begin to make things happen for themselves. And I'm going to pass you through a process. I'm going to see how quick, because I have other engagement to catch up. But this is what I'm telling you, that because you are even a believer, that creativity should become simple for you. He said in Job chapter 32, verse 8, he said, there is spirit in man, the inspiration of the Almighty. So I say this to the guys who work with me, I say this to my friends, I say to my colleagues, I say to my proteges, that we have a creativity advantage. The reason why you do not is because you do not see it from the angle that I'm seeing it. That when people come to me and say they have issues, the first thing I say to them is, if you get into the place of meditation and prayer and worship, you will come out with idea. Have you read Genesis chapter 1? In every day is when God finished what he was doing. You hear the Bible say, and God said it was good. Every day, the first day, God did what? It was good. Every day, first 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, it was until it got to that point, the 7th day. So I say this to my colleagues. If God could create every day, God did not rest until God was creating every day. So creativity becomes something you should do every day. The earth was without form and void, and God said, what are you saying? Even the Bible said the word became flesh, calling those things that be not as though. So you should be creative. So when I wake up most times, every time, some of the brands that I've created in my life, they were not existing. I make millions of naira because I say, this is what I want to start to do. I give it a name, I give it a structure, I give it a shape, I start. Because most of you still don't know that there is a lot of things you are thinking about. You don't see the idea where you think, where you never begin to do them. Your friend don't start them. You see, for one, this thing I've been to think. How many of you have had that experience? I've seen it again and again. I've even seen joke where God give me one no crack. Another person crack him. I will be saying, this guy, I ain't carrying, how? I will just know that maybe don't go pay tithes. God don't give him, compensate him. But I want you to know that we're in we have an age. When Mommy Chinelo, they used to sing years ago, there was no Facebook, there was no Spotify. So all we do, we go to cultural center to go and watch Mama. We just wait for one pastor to invite her to one Jew church. We'll now go and watch Mama. And then we'll just sing. We'll just lift up holy hands and we'll manage. The first hotel I met Mommy Chinelo sang. The first church, we had a program in one hotel. Papa will remember that hotel. Hotel Dinas. Along Ikwere Road. That you remember that hotel? Yes. But now, there is a new generation that you will drop a song in Port Harcourt and somebody in the UK, in the US, and everybody, by simple sponsored ad, they are streaming your song. How many of you have noticed that? So what it is like, things they couldn't achieve ordinarily, we can achieve them. So there is an extra factor, and that can give us extraordinary results. But sadly, we have a generation that is docile. We have a generation that also feel that we are too complex. We are not ready. Even we are ready, those of us that are in the church don't know that by simply doing certain things, you can give Christianity an edge. That's why I can look myself as a comedian and tell you I'm a marketplace apostle, my jokes will be clean. That's why I can do a comedy show and say it's for only pastors and their wife. Because I just feel that why God is allowing you to exist this age and time is so that you will be in that space. When other girls want to do advert and they say they want to show this and show that they are not supposed to see, you will get covered and you will do the same advert and get results. Am I speaking to someone in this place? So tap your neighbor, say take advantage. Say take advantage. So I want us to become very creative in this space. And I want you to take it from a dimension that is very unique. I want you to begin to see things differently. I want you to begin to get to that part of life where you begin to create. We too, no. I want you to bring change. So when we talk about creative revolution, we are talking about the part where young people can become digitalized in their thinking. When young people can begin to look at the social media space, not just young people, everybody, of course, and you enter that space, when you enter that space, you begin to do things that are unique. You begin to make things happen. And there are many ways you can do this. And I move through because of time and see how fast I can do. Being part of this revolution, you can write articles, you can do videos, you can create content. Your content can be in form of skit making. Your content can be teaching. Your content can be, you can take advantage of this space in different ways. Some of you still do not know that there are different platforms. The essence of this platform can help you escape financial hardship. There is Facebook. How many of you are on Facebook? Let me see your hands up. Thank you. How many of you are on TikTok? Let me see your hand on TikTok. God bless you. Young people especially. YouTube. How many of you have your YouTube channel here? Thank you. Let me see your hands. Twitter. Can I see your hands? Thank you. Instagram. Can I see your hands up? Thank you. Bring it down. Now, how many of you know in all of these platforms you can make money? Can I see your hands up? Please clap for my Honorable Lumati. Honorable, you're welcome. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. So, in all of these platforms, you can make money. In all of these platforms, you need to take advantage. Working from home has become simplified. How many of you agree with me? Do I have anybody in this place? You're an online vendor. Can I see your hands up? Online, you sell things online. So my wife sells hair. My wife makes money. I can't say a lot of money. My wife, ordinarily, the last 10 years would not have been able to achieve that feat. So because my wife sells hair, she sells hair ranging within 100,000 to 2 million naira for one single hair. Women can buy one hair for 1 million naira plus. So it's what she does. On her conscience, they blame us. I talk that thing. On her conscience, they blame. I've heard it. I've heard things. You know when you pick call and you somebody will price it. Okay, man, let me give you 850. And you say 850 for which plot of land? Yes, some of you know that you are wearing close to the airport. Yeah, when real estate people want to sell, they will say somewhere close to the airport. No, be so. Turn to your neighbor, check around. Somebody's wearing it. I can see my sister here. You are wearing close to the airport. One plot of land. Yes, but it's a good thing. But the truth is, because my wife is in the house, check her page, Viviani's hair. All she needs to do when she gets this hair, she imported from Vietnam, from China. She has learned how to do wig. She will make wig. She will do video, post the hair on her Instagram page. People will say, how much is this one? They will negotiate and she will sell her hair. On the average, she sells within maybe $1 million to plus. I don't used to see the money. We don't see women's money. All of you know. There is always no money. The only thing is to buy fuel and put it in gen. And why they buy that fuel? Netflix and chill. Finish. Yes, I don't used to see the money, but I know she makes money, a lot of money. If I don't see the money, I hear the phone calls. You will not hear until they are arguing with one customer. You now say, you've been selling her? She will say, yes, I sell. How much? You now hear the amount. So you sell this kind of money. Yeah, but without having a shop, she sells more than most people that have a shop. That's what's creative now. There is what is called online stores, and most of you need to take advantage of it. Most of you need to begin to go into space that you've not maximized. How many of you have heard of Flutterwave? How many of you know that you can make money from it? And it has gotten to that point. Our generation must become more conscious. Young people must become more conscious. Don't just stay like our fathers. Of course, and I've said this somewhere and somebody was laughing. If I say it's true. I said to somebody, if our late father, Archbishop Benson Idahosa, was in our time, If he goes online, he will have in a single Facebook Live. Can you predict how many million views? Because even in his time, he was always ahead. How many of you know that? I saw a video of his teaching, and if you tell me it was done 2 years ago, I will believe you. But that is what most of us do not know. That this creative revolution is giving us option to begin to maximize and earn from our creativity. Some of you have not earned from one single idea. No money. I said to a young man one time, I see you on Facebook, now to the comment for girls' posts. That's what most people get. You're using Facebook to razzle girl. I'm in your inbox. And when we look that and I'm in your inbox, is how can I meet you? I like your eyes. That's what you're doing. Most times when you tell people I am in your inbox, they don't come and see you in that inbox and you are trying to sell a product or services. So if we must maximize this creative revolution that we are talking about, one thing you must know and one thing you must do, you must tell yourself that you are an entrepreneur. You must start a business without a physical office and have virtual offices on that space. Am I speaking to someone? You begin to, let me tell you, how many of you, my friend, I pray I will reach his program. I believe Nadia Olumati they come from. How many of you know Emeka Nobis? Have you heard of Emeka Nobis before? Yes. Emeka Nobis makes millions of naira weekly by maximizing this space. And what has happened over time is we now have access to tools we didn't have years back. We now have access to things we couldn't access. You can sit in your house and you build a community. My friend Wendy Amadi runs a platform, Women in Port Harcourt. By simply building a WhatsApp group, I'm adding people there. And she has hundreds of women there. So if she put that hundreds of women together and somebody wants to sell a product, by advertising that product on that WhatsApp group, you will see people say, I need this, I need this. Creative revolution. My friend did a book launch for WhatsApp group. Sent a letter to certain persons, rich people who could afford 100,000 and 50,000. And says, sir, please, I'm launching my book, but it's virtually. And this is how we'll do. We'll create a Zoom link. We'll create a WhatsApp group as well. And what we are going to do, I will do the book review. And when I do the book review, time for donation, you will just drop your donation, your name and the donation, or transfer to the account that will be displayed. Ladies and gentlemen, without paying for a hall and paying for Mama Put, the only bad thing about this idea, there was no comedian there. God. The comedian lost money. That's the only bad thing about this idea. It's not good for comedians. But I can tell you for real, that it became an idea that he made more than 5 million naira without spending for hall, no DJ, no comedian. That's what I want you, get into that space and begin to cause exploits. You can get into that space and begin to do things that different. I don't know if you know how many souls have been won by maximizing this digital space. So you must first think yourself as an entrepreneur. Number two, think yourself as an evangelist. I hate it so much when you think I can't argue with that. Somebody said to me, the reason why most of us need to get attention now because we do clean things on social media. We just start rubbish now. We get, yes, I say you are right. I cannot dispute that fact. But I grew up in this industry knowing that the hard way sometimes will help me escape hardship. I don't want to lose my peace of mind because of shortcuts. How many of you know that? I don't want to cut my time short. You will never hear say KO the rain, but I can tell you in the next 40 years in this town, every time there is a decision to be made in my industry, I will be among the people making that decision. You know why? Because I don't. You just accept it. I was eating yesterday with Akmanakona and some persons, and my mind spoiled. So immediately I was talking about a girl, and he said, boss, I will show you a porn. This person, they add porn. They don't show me the video. And I said, I saw her. I asked her, where have you been? She said she was in Lagos, but she's back. And he said, now what should they do now? She don't get money. And that's what a lot of young people are doing on that creative space. You go to OnlyFans, you are doing things. These, of course, are options. When God wanted to give you apple juice, you know what God did? He created apple, water, and gave us and brought men to squeeze it together. God gave us this Facebook. Don't allow them this, everything you see, Twitter or whatever. But now that God has given us, you will find out that people will get into the system and pollute it. And some of you, instead of joining us in making sure you throw value into that system, you will yield to them and begin to do things you are not supposed to do. So these are the things I want you to understand. In this revolution, I want you to do two things on that platform. Make money, make impact. Am I speaking to someone? You will make money as an entrepreneur. You will make impact as an evangelist. You will make money as an entrepreneur. Begin to think of businesses you can do. People need to pay you for something. If people don't pay you for something from this creative social media space, it simply means that you are playing all through. So I want you to do this. Do not just open a Facebook profile page, a Facebook profile account. You need to have a Facebook page. When you build that page, of course, and you have up to 5,000 followers, you build that page and you have up to 60,000 views. You build that page, you can monetize that page. One of the reasons why your result will come out is creativity, commitment, and consistency. Do not stop doing it. Now, I've been posting since a few months ago, they monetized my page. And I've been posting since. And I better things are they post too. The people they post rubbish things, they don't monetize them since. But the difference between me and them will be peace of mind. How many of you agree with me? It is not even it is not long where they see $100,000 for YouTube. I mean, $100 for YouTube is not long. But when you are creative, you keep putting out that content. When you are committed, when you are consistent, what happened over time? What is going to happen over time that you will start earning money? And I want you to think about, you can monetize your TikTok, you can monetize your Facebook, but you will not be able to monetize it with a mindset that you can throw everything there. You will not be able to monetize it and make impact with a mindset that today I don't tire, make I live, and last week I do. You must know this thing, being so consistent. If we must make impact, we must be part of those who are making this revolution to happen in that creative space. You must think as an entrepreneur. Create something for people to pay for. And then you must think as an evangelist. Create something that will make people to know that you are a God person and show the God factor. Am I talking to someone in this place? Until these two things come together, there's something missing. I used to say this to my colleagues, even I'm an entertainer, and the only thing I do is to make people laugh. The only thing I do is to make people laugh. It simply means that I've not fulfilled my potential. Because I know that not just making people laugh, I need to make people who laugh to still approach me and I give them assistance. I still need to make people laugh and I tell them, you need to receive Jesus. This life no good. I need to make people laugh and at the same time, if there's hardly a month I don't have to make donations in my former school. And that's the same mindset I want you to do. I want you to come in that space. People are earning millions of naira. I want you to create an idea. Ask yourself, what can I do that people will need to follow and listen? Anything you create, anything you want to do on that creative space, you will not get an automatic result. Anything you want to do on that space, you need to start early and you need to start now. And when you start, just know that you need to be very, very patient. Hebrews 6 verse 12, follow those who through faith and patience. You must believe that this thing will work. And you must patiently be waking up every day and be working on it. Am I talking to people here? You must believe on it. But let me give you some shortcut in case while you're waiting for monetization, this will really help you, please. This will help you. Now, without waiting for monetization, you can make money from page. And this is some of the ways I make money. And this is some of the ways I make impact. It's very, very important as well. Yes, when you are monetized, what it simply means that YouTube and all of the Facebook, they will put advert on your content. And from the advert money, you will make a lot of money. But these are the things that I do. Even when I was not monetized, what I try to do over time is, first of all, one thing first, you can become an influencer. You are not monetized, but you have good engagement, you have good comments, you have good views on your page. Right there at that point, you can become someone that people are paying. I don't know whether you get my point. Even when I was not monetized, I've been paid as much as $700,000 to do adverts for people. Even when I was not monetized. Because the people paying me know that in my page, people will find value. And they see the people along my thread. So you must be consistent. It can help you. Another things you can do is affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing. Sometimes even when people don't pay you to promote their product, you can become someone who tell them, I will promote this thing for everyone who pays for it. Everybody will ask me, I will get this number of commission. The biggest place you can do this is real estate. Somebody is selling a land, somebody is selling a house. And you say, I will be advertising this house. I will put my number as a contact number. Or if somebody contacts you and then they say they want to buy, they got it from me. I will take this number of percentage. So imagine where they bought a land for 5 million naira and you have to earn within 5 to 10% commission. What it simply means is that you will earn within 250,000 to 550,000. What it simply means is that you will drop 25,000 to 50 as tithes in church. What it simply means is that the youth department, this next year, this program, Pastor Enoch will not do it alone. You will still send another 100,000 to support the program. Say amen to that. So you can do affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is you help sell for others. Please, it is very, very important. One of the ways you can make money also is this. You can begin to become someone, that's what we call knowledge money. That's one of the things I will make. So I have a WhatsApp platform. It's called MSG. I teach marketing, sales, and growth every Wednesday. So people pay 10,000 naira every month to be on the platform. So take this from me. An average of 30 students pay it. And I'm hoping to expand it to maybe 100 students or 200 students. So I teach every Wednesday. The Wednesdays I don't have chance, I bring my friends to come and teach. Olumati has helped me in one of the days to teach in that particular platform. So 10,000 naira. So I said to the people too, if you want to pay quarterly, you pay it for 2 months, 1 month free because you want to pay quarterly. And you guess how much I make from that platform. Some of you can teach music online. Some of you can teach how to sew cloth online. All those people who sharp math online, I will teach you lesson. You are not teaching anybody lesson by quarreling. You need to take your ideas, take your knowledge, and begin to teach people online. Am I talking to someone? So you can build communities, please. You can build community. That my community gives me a lot of, even when I do shows and I sell tickets, people from that community buy my ticket. My youth convention is coming up. The first 2 days, now free. In fact, free food, free writing materials. The last day is 25,000 naira to attend. People from my community that are built over time are definitely going to buy some of that 25,000 naira ticket. So one of the food vendors that my wife buys from, she has several women, and she will just come on a Friday, please, Okoroko will be available for this amount. Oil from this, Eche Gari will be available for this amount, and drop all the rates. You can only pre-order. Pre-order, pay to this account, and drop and women will begin to pay. And she will write everybody's name. By Monday, delivery man is going around delivering. She is in her house. She is there at her house, they do this thing. There is a lot of creative things happening. Why are you not part of them? Why is it you've not made money online, yet you spent money online? Do I have people here? There's another way you can make money by writing ebooks. The knowledge that you have, you can simply write ebook and people are buying. My ebook sells online. My ebook sells online. So for 5,000 naira, imagine when people are buying your book online. There's a lot that has happened over time. On Twitter, people are holding sections, and you are from there, you are connecting with people. One of the things you can do from this creative revolution that is happening now, you can begin to cultivate and build social capital. Immediately you throw your smelling behavior online, quarreling and fighting with everybody, telling everybody, criticizing. Some of you are church people, you feed by joining others to attack pastors. You want to have engagement. Let me tell you, I'm saying it now. If you're a man of God here, you want your church to grow, all you need to do, pick 3 pastors you'll be abusing. and you see how the world will be applauding you. Just abuse. As you are abusing them on Facebook or social media, there's one new pastor that is trending now. I tell somebody, this man goes soon blue. He said, well, I see us in the preach against pastors now. And I said that like 2 weeks ago. The man don't be blue. His TikTok views is going. Yes, Bumi, what Bumi, one Yoruba name like that, now see for the place. That's what most people are feeding on. That's what most of you are feeding on. And that's not part of the creative. The revolution is for us to go out there and make people know that on this space they should see wisdom. On this space we should make money. On this space, when we say we have youth program, you know, when I came in here, I was trying to say that when we have youth program on this space, every one of you should be able to influence like 5 young persons to be here. It is not hard to grow a church like it used to be. The only difference is the competitiveness that has joined the matter now. Because most people don't want to sit where they will hear the truth. Most people don't want to be taught. We are in a generation that hates learning. If you give me my time, I will talk to you about the power of learnability. In Isaiah chapter 1 verse 17, it says, learn to do well. So everything I've told you that you can go on that space and begin to create value. You can go on that space and begin to sell things. You can go on that space and begin to create content. And begin to create content that people will be so proud of to do advert for it. People are acting porn. But I can tell you that deep down in their heart, a prostitute once told me when she came for counseling, said, Baba, deep down, everybody thinks so they make money for this thing. If I tell you how much would they spend for maintenance and treatment, they know. They know what they are spending for maintenance. And they know what they are saying. This thing I do now, when I'm born, I will carry defend myself for my children. They know that they have to sell peace of mind. And your peace is still intact. If you begin to maximize creativity, there are many ways you can get on that space. You become a copywriter, you become a content creator, you become an influencer, you become an affiliate marketer, you become someone who begins to create ideas. And I'm saying this, the bottom line is this: be on that space as an entrepreneur, be on that space as an evangelist, be on that space as an educator, be on that space. That's the third thing you need to be. Being someone who is showing value. This space is messed up, and church people cannot go and be part of the mess. We will only be part of the mess when we get on that space and then we forget the message that is godly. Am I speaking to people here? Don't be part of the mess. The revolution we need to create on that space is that we are making money from that space and we are bringing it into the kingdom. Because the church needs prosperity to expand. If you're here, you're a young person, you don't know that you can become so rich. You can become so rich. I'm not saying what they say, online vendors, they be prostitute. Now lie. Anything that God has convinced you, you can stay online and begin to sell. You can stay online and begin to make influence. You can stay online and begin to do not stay online and begin to stain Christianity. A particular girl will postpone on Thursday. She will post her church program. And one of my boys said, I said, and then they spoil. That's what she does. Look at her status. You see from Friday, Saturday, she's posting rubbish. And on Sunday, she will now post week of spiritual this. You think they don't know what they are doing? They know exactly what they are doing. They know that rubbishing Christianity is the reality that the devil is waiting for. But God is putting you on the same space that you can carry this our gospel of sense, this our gospel of wisdom, and begin to make impact. So I speak to you. We now have access to tools. We have access to social media. We have access to platform. We need to stay on that platform and educate the world. We need to stay on that platform and preach Jesus. We need to stay on that platform. Some of you, imagine how you will feel if you come on my Facebook page one day and you see me, I'm posting porn. How many of you, yeah? How will you feel, Pastor Enoch? Be honest. Will you feel happy? Be honest. Won't you type thunder fire, you pastor? If you won't type, I will type it. Yes. Now you won't feel good, but some of you are doing it. You think you have the liberty to do it. And we too, we don't have the liberty to do it. Listen to me. Online, I need you to start business. Start your online businesses. Begin to stay there as an entrepreneur. Look for something you can sell. Look for something people will pay for. If people are not paying you, you are playing yourself. People need to pay you from that space. Become an entrepreneur. Become an evangelist, please, on that space. Come to church and do that 1 minute clip where Daddy was preaching. And then you say, God bless Daddy Frama. and you don't know how consistent you do this every Sunday, the blessings I do. You know why I succeed as a comedian? Now, the way I carry believe my prophet and the way, that's why I succeed, though. If I tell you I will do a show in stadium, I will do. If I go to EUI, I am not feeling EUI because of KO Baba. The difference between me and most of my friends is that dimension that I have that they don't have. And the dimension is the blessings of godliness. The dimension is the blessings of putting God. Yeah, I had one of brother, you were asking, how long are we going to seek the kingdom? You go seek until you go seek self. You don't set standards for God. Now God will set standards for you. Am I talking to someone here? You don't. You don't set standards for God. Everything they will show you. When my friends will grow a Mole Street, like 10. I think that the ones who will remain, where they are alive, no reach 3. All of them who join court, I can stand here and count like 8. Those of us who they were laughing, they used to call us Jew man. But Jew man today, we have Jews. If we stay alive, drink juice. So don't be. 3 things I want you to be part of this revolution on that space is become an entrepreneur, become an evangelist, become an educator. That's what you should do. That's how we can take over that space. People are making money from gospel. God, can I tell you how much my friends make on that space? Can I tell you by posting your song and pushing your song? And can I tell you what is happening on that space? All of the things that they are selling you, if you don't do that thing, if you don't do like this, they are lying to you. There are people making money from clean ideas, from clean initiative. There are people that have gained relevance over time because they know the Bible says, for ye are the salt of the world. If the salt has lost its savor, henceforth it is good for nothing. Let your light so shine before men so that they will see your good work. Where they can easily see your good work today is on that creative space, and I want you to go out and show it. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Is that how you are clapping? Oh my God. A lot is being said here this afternoon. A lot is being said. Well, he's standing for questions. If there are questions, 2 questions.
Just one.
Okay, he said
One.
say just 1 question. Any question? Okay, there's a question there, please. Let's take question.
Good afternoon, sir. My question is, for someone who is a multifaceted creative, is there a need to niche down? And if yes, how can the person niche down?
Okay, yes, there is a need to niche down. I'm also having the same issues with you. I'm multifaceted like you are doing this, but the truth is, when you niche down, it helps people. You attract the kind of audience in a long time. I struggle with that till now. I'm a comedian. I do comedy content. I do sales and marketing content. I do motivational content. I do charity content. Yes, but I can tell you that my friend Mudiaga does only comedy content. And he makes, yesterday he showed me how much he has made on YouTube. A particular content he made, one video he made like $3,500. Now, I asked my friend, how come Moody page they go like my own? He said, because he's only posting comedy. Why my own page, I have a lot. Now, if the first thing you need to do, like I'm trying to do now, is play down on order and look at the core area of your passion. And because that area of your passion is very strong, you will feel free trying to create your content around that area. If you drive that area and you are gaining more traction, you can introduce other parts gradually. Somebody told me this morning in church, you need to post your sales content again. Yes, I had to streamline and be bringing them once in a while, and you go down to that core area. If you don't niche down, the difference is you can spread, but it will take you a longer time for you to get the traction and get the audience that you want. But if you niche down, maybe say for 6 months to 12 months, and people know you for this, and later you start introducing. Let me tell you my story. I used to do comedy and motivational teaching. In fact, I didn't do motivation. I was singing, started doing motivational, when I started doing comedy, if you call me, I used to speak in different small churches, full gospel. If you call me that want to come and speak, I say, no, I'm not a comedian. And I was losing that money, but this was the truth. I got to a point that people knew me as a comedian. How many of you know that I'm a comedian? If they tell you, say, I be speaker, some of you don't know Abi, I started accepting this. So I became a comedian that knows how to speak. Yeah. A comedian that has knowledge of this. And people will listen to me, say, this comedian get knowledge of this. But if I was trying to be everything, I would be nothing. So niche down, check all your content. The one that the engagement is sprinkle fast, the one that your passion, that's how to judge it. From this line, you can begin to build and be spreading out gradually. Mackenzie did the same thing. And be coming in gradually, you can observe it, and you will take it from there. God bless you.
Can we please put our hands together for K.O. Baba?